For this assignment in creating our own formative assessments, I chose to name my formative assessment Behind the Back. So what it is basically the teacher will write vocabulary words or different topics on sheets of paper, and then she will tape the pieces of paper on the students' backs without them knowing the topic or vocabulary word on their back. And the students will go around and read the different vocabulary words and topics and write as much as they can on what they know about those words or topics on their classmates' backs. Then the class will regather and they will go over the words and vocab on each other's backs. The teacher or another student will read what's on a certain student's back, and that student will have to guess the vocabulary word or the topic that's been written on their back from what their classmates have written there. So the benefits of it forces students to interact with one another. Students obviously have to engage in cooperative learning. They have to get up, walk around the classroom, talk to each other, write on each other's backs, and it gives them a break from traditional study guide packets and lecturing. When to use it and why? I think it's best to use before a unit test or quiz to go over all the different topics and vocabulary that's going to be tested on the quiz or test. So right before unit test or quiz, preferably right after doing some sort of study guide packet. What you'll just need paper, markers, tape, and students who are ready to learn. So what do the students know already? What do I want them to learn? So students will first complete a study guide that contains questions pertaining to important topics and vocab from the unit. They'll have extensive knowledge because we will already have went through the entire unit with classroom activities, reading, lectures, study guides, different worksheets, different activities, things like that. So upon completion of the behind the back activity, we'll have an even better understanding of the topics and vocabulary, particularly the topic or vocab written on their back. They'll probably won't ever forget that because it's something that they are trying to guess the entire time through the behind the back activity. So to keep the learners towards their target, the behind the back activity forces students to interact with one another and participate in cooperative learning. We want students to be able to understand topics enough to be able to explain them themselves. So by them walking around the room and writing what they know on each other's backs, that's them already knowing what the topics are about, being able to explain it enough for someone who doesn't even know the word to guess it. Thank you for watching.